Good morning, everyone. It's the 27th of January, 2018, and us and the family have decided to go on a little trip to the city to try and test out this vlogging camera. Taking the kids on the train. Primrose has been before, but not Hunter, so we'll see how he goes. Also, my parents will be coming with us, Kathy and John, and so we'll be... Yes, sweetheart?
Look what Hunter did, he opened my piggy corn.
Oh no, that's right, he did pour all of it back, I promise.
He did, but he wanted to play with it.
Yeah, I know, his is harder to open. So we're going to go around to Circular Quay, see the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge.
Can I talk?
Just 1 minute. Yeah, come here. And we'll also be going to Haymarket and to Chinatown. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Do you want to tell everyone where we're going today?
We're going on the choo-choo train and we're having so much fun, but you don't stand up.
Stand up where?
On the choo-choo train.
No, you need to sit down, yeah. So we'll continue this when we get on the train and our adventures. Squishy.
How's it going, everyone? It's me again. Yep, we're going to the city today. So we're in train station, Glenfield station, waiting for the train. Pass you on to the missus.
Hey everybody. Yep, so it's about almost 10:30 catching the train. It's going to be about 30 plus degrees in the city, so it's pretty humid. And but at least there's a nice breeze on the concourse. Yeah, so heading in for Hunter's first time on the train. We decided to put him in the pram. Hunter, say hello. Hi.
Coming back.
And today we're got my parents with us.
Wait a minute, that's a hornet.
That's a hornet. Did he go? Anyway, this is my dad, John.
Hey, everybody.
And my mum, Kathy. Where is she? And
We got Primrose.
oh, Primrose, of course. What, do you want to say hi? Oh, you suck. Anyway, so we're just waiting for the train. We should be here any minute, and and we'll catch up beyond there. See ya. Hunter, Hunter, where are you?
I'm here.
You on a choo-choo train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the choo-choo train, to the choo-choo train.
Where are we going?
To the choo-choo train.
I don't know. We're going to the big silly house.
Big city house.
Oh, we're at wow.
Oh, we did see
Thank
Not done this one
you.
before.
Oh,
So, just leaving the station, and it takes roughly about an hour to get into Sydney. We're going to be getting off. Yeah, I know. We're going to be getting off at Circular Quay first, and then go back to Central. So I don't know if you can see the map clearly. We're getting off. That's Central there. We're Circular Quay. I can't see it. So Glenfield. I can't even see Glenfield. Oh, there we are. There's Glenfield. And then we go up to... I can't even see it. There's the city circle there. And we'll basically be travelling around that area today.
Alright all, here we are. We arrived at our destination today. And if you're not from around, I guess... See that? That's the Harbour Bridge. There's that boat. I've never actually seen the boat come this close on the wharf today, that size anyway. We used to catch the pt1 cruise. That's what when we do cruises, that's where we normally ride on. But yeah, that actually surprises me as well, because it's the first time I've actually seen that size of a boat come really close.
You know which one it is?
I have no idea which one it is.
So this is the Royal Caribbean of the Sea. It's the Ovation. Not too sure on its specs, but it's a very large boat, as you can see.
Oh yeah, here we are. This is called Sydney. That's what the city looks like. The Harbour Bridge and the weird looking house, which is Opera House. Gonna start heading over there. See what we can do. This is mostly where the tourists go, so we're gonna be like tourists today. Practicing our vlogging. Pretty sure it's like the best way for us anyway, because we know the surroundings instead of like tumbling everywhere. And as you can see, there's so many people doing selfies. And it's not as busy as what normally is, but we're taking the kids and the in-laws out, just going for a day outing and practice vlogging. I'm not sure if you realize the screen's a bit wider. We used our old widescreen lens from our old camera. I think it's better for showing the landscapes. As the other lens is just pretty much full on to. I can see the stairs. Yeah, I wasn't gonna walk straight through the stairs. There's the stairs. Yeah, so we're really there's I'm not sure if they're building it or they're just taking it away now. But this I think was a concert here before. Yeah, there's the Opera House. We're heading that way, showing the city. That's one of the main icons in Australia, pretty much, as everyone would know. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a nice day. It's 28 degrees. It's not too hot. It's got a nice cool breeze. So it's not a bad day to go out. Family outing. I'll pass you on to the missus, see what she says or what she wants to say. Give me a second.
My turn? I got it. Is it still recording?
Yes.
Oh, sorry guys. Okay, thanks Mum. Alright, so what to say? I mean, beautiful breezes come onto the wharf. Look at that. Don't you just love this city? Yeah, there was a big show for Australia Day yesterday, so they're doing some construction and taking down the stage. So unfortunately our access to the Opera House is a little bit limited, but we'll get there eventually. And decided to try out the wide angle, as Michael already said. Obviously we get to see more. That way we don't have to pan around so much. Testing out all of the gear, the microphone, checking out the peeps. Beautiful day, love it. Little bit too hot for my liking, unfortunately. I'm not too much of a fan of the heat, but you know, I do put up with it. Should have worn different attire, but oh well, you live and learn. So after we have a look around here, we're probably going to head back for a little bit of bite to eat and a drink, because the kids are getting a little antsy fancy after their train ride. And we'll probably do a little bit more sightseeing over in when we get off at Central. We'll get back on the train, go to Central, go through the markets and Haymarket, through Chinatown, which is always nice to see. Look at that. Love it. Sydney, yeah!
It's going again, guys. We're currently behind the Opera House. Just kind of testing the wind resistance, the external mic dead cat piece. See if it's gonna help with the wind noise. It's gonna reduce the wind noise with external mic. It's kind of windy right now here. It's not really windy, but you get the noise from the wind. So I'm just testing out now. See if it's gonna take that sound away from it, as we're using just a normal standard microphone and the camera itself. All you're gonna hear is the wind sound. With the external mic having the dead cat on it, hopefully it'll take that away and it'll be clearer. As you can see, this is the view from the back of the Opera House. You can still see the bridge over there, coat hanger. Let's walk around the water. Hopefully I don't drop the camera in the water.
Please don't.
As she says, please don't. We're right next to the water. Family enjoying it. My little rat. He has to be tied down because he's a dinosaur.
Oh.
Good work.
Sorry if my camera holding is not stable as all other people out there.
Not using the gimbal.
Yeah, we don't have a gimbal for the camera. We're just using the Gorilla Pod. And I'm not used to holding the camera like this. I'm not really used to holding the selfie stick but getting there.
Oh yeah, Luna Park over in the
Oh yeah, Luna Park. That's one of the.
far away, so
I don't know where that. Over there. I don't know if you can see it, somewhere over there. That little Ferris wheel. That's the Luna Park. That's one of the main park in Sydney.
big man face over there.
It's got a big face. If you Google Luna Park, you're gonna see that big clown face entrance.
Follow my finger.
Never been there, so I don't know. Maybe the missus can tell you about it.
I see it.
Want to tell them about the story of Luna Park?
I don't remember when it was established. Oh, it's been there for quite some time, but we do have one in Melbourne as well. But obviously we're in Sydney. Been there a couple of times. It's not too bad for, you know, the local tourist attraction since Wonderland closed down, which is a huge shame for those who are 80s kids and know what I'm talking about. So helicopter flying over. Yeah, so main attractions that we have now is Wet n Wild over at Penrith, and most of the attractions are up in Queensland, which is a good 10 hours drive or an hour and a half flight from Sydney. So, but yeah, it's got your basic rides in it. There's a little roller coaster for kids and some fun stuff for adults. But yeah, it's not too bad. Went there for my hens night, so that was a pretty good night. And also for my best mate Danielle, we had her hens night there as well. There's a few historical landmarks around Sydney. My memory is a bit vague, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've done any Australian history. I do a lot more ancient history. I'm just going to walk up to meet my dad and just show you some of the views in the meantime. Oh, sorry, honey. Hey, Primrose. Hi! So most cruise boats don't come too far into the harbour because they actually can't fit under the bridge, and those that do come around to this side of the harbour, which we're walking around to now, where the Maritime Museum is. Oh, you're right, sorry. So when we come up to the other side, I'll flick it over and you can see some of our warships that are still docked for the museum. Oh look, there's some people canoeing at the moment on the harbour. See a few activities you can do around Sydney. Yeah, I'm getting to that, Mum. Mum's trying to commentate, as usual. I see a lot of the buildings are quite old, so they've been here for a very, very long time. And as you can see, we're coming up onto the other side of the Opera House, and we've got the warships that are stationed there. That is the Maritime Museum, right? Pretty sure it is. Hey, Daddy.
Hey,
Dad, what's that one over
that's Fort Denison.
Fort Denison? There you go. I knew it was something like that.
And that's Garden Island over there.
Pardon? Primrose. Come on, you're going to give Nana a heart attack. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Still getting used to this. Oh, another helicopter. Oh.
Fort Denison. It's Garden Island Navy Dockyards over there.
So, as you can see, that's very smart, thank you. So as you can see, there's
Garden Island.
obviously plenty to look at over in Sydney. Hope this microphone's really doing its job with the wind resistance. So there's the gardens over there. Sorry, sweetheart. And so we've got a pretty great harbour over here. Lots to do, lots to see. Well, let's walk back over. Oopsies. Sorry guys, still getting used to this. So like I said, after this we'll probably walk back and get something to eat. Even though the kids have had little bits of yum-yums. My dad's pretty good with his history, so it's always good to sit down and have a chat with Dad, or even my grandfather, Pop Yates. He's always good with his history and local news and stuff.
Uncle was in the Navy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just a side note, my uncle, who unfortunately has passed away, rest his soul, he served in Vietnam War. He was in the Navy ships. Unfortunately, we did lose him to brain cancer. But you know, we'll think of him when the year comes around, and whenever we have memorial days. Even my grandfather, who's passed away as well, he was in World War II, and he was over at Japan. Oh look, some more people. Hello! Oh, good times. All right, guys, we'll go and have some lunch, and we'll check back with you shortly.
Hey everyone, it's now lunchtime. Well, about an hour late lunchtime, 1 o'clock, and we're currently going to have a quick bite to eat before we head to go somewhere else. Currently, I'm going to have a
Beer battered fish and chips.
fish and chips. It's an Australian thing, fish and chips.
I
This is-
decided to get the warm salmon salad, trying to be good. It's pretty yummy.
That's like once in a month.
Stop, I'm trying.
She eats cake, you know, she's a cake person.
Oh, stop it.
Anyway, that's
She's got a Thai chicken salad. And Dad got a burger.
burger.
Sorry, Dad.
That's alright. Guys, what are you guys eating?
What are you eating?
The chicken and fries.
No, chips. Don't say fries, it's chips.
And what's Hunter eating?
Chippies!
What are you eating, baby? I don't know what he said, but apparently it's a dinosaur food. So yeah, from now on we're gonna call him Little Dinosaur, because he's a dinosaur. So now we're gonna have lunch, quick bite, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy our food.
Cheers.
And cheers. We'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, we just finished our lunch. We're just gonna go head back to the train station to go somewhere else. But for the moment, we're gonna do this.
And you get a lucky
Baby. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Say hello. Go shake him. It's the amazing floating man. Yeah, I know, we all know the tricks. Oh, look. What do you get? What's that? It says thank you. So that's one of the stuff in here to see. So yeah, the crowd's gotten a bit wild, a little bit, and the weather's gotten a bit hotter, and the old man's chasing the seagull. So yeah, we're gonna go head to the train station. Probably gonna go to the market, Buddy's market. Yep. It's a bit hot. There's actually no wind. It's a bit muggy. Everything is sticky.
Good old Australia.
That's called Australia fire. But yeah, there's a train. We missed it. Nah, just joking. That goes somewhere else. Anyway, we'll see you when we get there.